Hi everyone, it's Nisha. First of all, I wanted to say thank you very much for subscribing to Louis' channel. We will post more videos of him. He's developing such a great character now. Also, I wanted to say I will leave a link in the description box to another Shih Tzu's channel, and her name is Lacey. Because some of you have been leaving me comments how you love that sort of dog and you would like to know more about it. Well, as you know, he's my first Shih Tzu. I never had Shih Tzu before, but if you want to see what grown-up Shih Tzu looks like, then you should watch Lacey. I've been watching Lacey for a while now, probably from the moment I knew I was gonna get a Shih Tzu. So I was searching YouTube for videos of Shih Tzu and I just fell in love with Lacey. Lacey is so gorgeous and she's still crazy, and she has her own channel. Yeah, so check out her channel. I will leave the link there, and I'll probably leave one on Louis' channel, and please let her know that you've come from me and Louis. So that's it. Second thing I wanted to tell you this, because when I did the video about putting my hair up, and I said that I use just one styling product in it, a lot of you were asking what it was, and I actually discovered it not long ago. Well, I've had it in my drawer for ages, but if I used it the way it's supposed to be used, I didn't like it, and it is the Sebastian Volupte spray, and it is a spray gel. It's supposed to be volume building spray gel, and you're supposed to put it in your wet hair at the roots. Very important, you have to mix it before you spray it, because for the liquid to mix with the gel. I don't use it that way. How I use it is when I dried my hair, I usually blow dry my hair, and the crown I put in Velcro rollers, but I put them in rollers when my hair is almost completely dry. So every section that I take, I spray this on, then put the rollers on, and then when I've got all the rollers in, I just quickly spray it on the top, blast it dry with the hairdryer, walk around a bit, and that gives me more of a hold for a few days. So I use it more as a setting spray, I would say, rather than volume building. So that's what I use. Anyway, today's video is about things that I'm gonna let go, and we do it every January. I think we try to narrow everything down and get rid of things. I am very good at getting rid of clothes. So what I do when the winter comes, I pack up all my summer clothes, and while I'm doing that, when I go through every item, I put some away to give to charity shop, and I put it up the loft. So, and then when the summer comes, I take it all down and I go through it all again. I might try it on again because sorry about that, because I might have put weight on or lost weight and things might not fit me, and then I give away some more. And when I'm packing up my winter clothes, I do exactly the same thing, and I love doing that. Sometimes I'm upset with myself because there are things that I hardly ever worn. That's why I'm trying to always keep to that rule, you know, only buy it if you absolutely love it, because if you don't, if you just like it and you think, yeah, it's okay, you won't like it for long. So, but it always makes me feel much better. When it comes to makeup, I'm a bit more of a hoarder. I will look at something and I'm thinking, well, I'm not really using it, but it might come useful one day. So, but I've noticed that because of that, I get more and more stuff that I hardly ever use. One very important thing that I want to say before I show you the stuff is that I am not getting rid of it because I hate it, because it's bad. It's just that I don't use the stuff for whatever reason. It could be that when I first got it I was using it a lot, and now I'm not so into it, or I've bought it and then realized it's not that good. So I will tell you with each item why I'm getting rid of it. I don't think there is many items here that I'm gonna get rid of because I don't like it. So let me start with primers. I never used to use primers for my face under my foundation, never. And of course what made me start using primers is YouTube. You think everybody is using it, you must use it, but I don't feel you have to. I love my Rachel K, and I like it for the fact that it's got SPF. It keeps me oil free and gives me a bit of coverage. So I quite like the CC type of BB cream primers. It might be that I've never found a good primer yet, but I have two here. So I've got the Rimmel Fix and Perfect, and it was okay. You know, I couldn't say that it's made huge difference to my makeup, but I don't use it, so that is going. Then the second one, and I haven't bought that long time ago, is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I don't know really if it makes me more matte with it or without it, and I'm not using it, so that is going. Then I have the Stila Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Illuminating Beauty Balm with SPF 30. And that wasn't cheap, and I was really excited about it. This has got colour in it. I think I bought it in the summer, and it was far too light for me in the summer, so I thought I use it in the winter. But unfortunately this leaves me, it is a beautiful product and it has all these 10 in one beauty balm, but it does not keep me shine free. So I think if you have dry skin, that would be really nice for you. Anytime I wear this under my foundation, my skin gets really oily. Then I have the Rodeo BB Venom Skin Tint. Again, I really liked it at first. It's got nice color. Mine is in Hamptons because they come in different colors. Yeah, it is quite darker, but again, I couldn't really wear it on its own, and it wasn't that good under my makeup, so, and I haven't touched it for months, so that is going. Foundations. So as you know, I am obsessed with foundations, and I must admit I am definitely high-end foundation girl. I know that drugstore foundations are getting better and better, and I have the three that I'm going to show you I like, but there is something that I can't put my finger on. I think they don't look as good at the beginning of the day, sorry, at the end of the day, as they did at the beginning, and I can never ever really get good color match with drugstore foundations. And the third thing is, if you think about it, drugstore foundations are not that cheap anymore. They are about £12. Well, for twice as much I can get really good high-end foundations. So the first one is the one that I got not long ago. I got it at the same time, I think, as I did Laura Mercier's Silk Cream Foundation, and it's the Rimmel Lasting Finish with Comfort Serum SPF 20. Yeah, 20. I think they've come out with a matte version of it, and I thought because it said lasting finish that it would be one that lasts all day and it doesn't get oily, what this one does on me, and by the end of the day I would have lost it on my chin, on my nose, so this is no good. Now these two I'm going to show you I really like. So there is the Max Factor Face Finity, which I think is exactly the same like the CoverGirl Everlast. I think it's in the same bottle but just with a green top, I think. This I quite liked, but again the color is just not right. So, and I just don't find myself reaching for it very often. You can see I've had that one for a long time. I've done a review on it, and like I said, it's a good foundation and it does last and it gives good coverage, but I'm not reaching for it, so you know, it's just being wasted. Then number 7, Beautifully Matte Foundation. Again, I've used quite a lot of that one. When I first got it, I really liked it, and it does keep you matte, but again I felt, I know a lot of people like it and I did like it. I don't think I've got anything bad to say about it, apart from the color. Again, even though I was color matched with one of those, you know, funky gadgets that they have, I don't feel that this is really my color, and again I don't really reach for it. So that was for foundations. Now I have Dior Skin Nude Tan Matte in 003. It's a bronzer, and I mean the color won't show very well. I've used it a bit, but I think it is a bit too orange for me. Well, it's not orange, but I don't know, I just don't use it for some reason, so that is gonna go. Now what on earth possessed me to get this? It's the Makeup Academy Immaculate Collection, and is these eyeshadows in all crazy colors. It must have been sometime in the summer that I purchased this, because it does have wonderful colors, and some eyeshadows here have very good color payoff, not bad palette at all. But to be honest, I don't wear that many bright colors on my eyes. In the summer I use sometimes like the greeny turquoisey ones, so it's just been sitting here. As you can see, some of them are not even touched the shadows, so that is gonna go. Now Illamasqua, I love Illamasqua. This is the pigment in Hollow, and you know, it was one of those buys because at that time everybody was talking about it. It's a cream pigment. How brilliant it is for contouring. Well, I found it too light for contouring, and I've used it a bit as a sort of eyeshadow base, but as you can see I've had it probably for over a year, hardly touched it. I should have tried it for brows, but it is a bit light, I don't know, so I don't want it to just be sitting there, so that is going. Now you will hate me for this, because I am going to get rid of some of color tattoos. Not because I don't like them. I think color tattoos are amazing. I don't feel that you need to spend any more money on high-end cream eyeshadows. They are fantastic on their own or as eyeshadow base. But these 3 colors, I've kept couple, but these 3 I don't really use. To be honest, I don't use many cream eyeshadows. If I do, I will use it more for eyeshadow base, and I don't feel like these would make good eyeshadow bases. Well, maybe one, but again. So the first one is in Eternal Gold, and it's just a very pale gold. had it for ages, hardly used it. And then the second one is On and On Bronze. And I used to quite like this one, and it is beautiful color, but I just don't use it. You see, I already, while I'm showing you these things, there is thing going in my mind, well, maybe you will use it one day. Maybe if you get rid of it, you will wake up one morning and think, why, oh why, I really want that On and On Bronze. But I mustn't, I just have to do it because I've done that many times with things when I thought, oh, I will use it, and I haven't touched it. So that is going. And then the third one is Immortal Charcoal, and it's just a metallic grey. That one I don't even like, so, but I suppose it would be okay, you know, if you wanted to do like a very dark black smoky eye, you could use that as a base. Now I've got here MAC paint pot in Bear Study, and I've had this for ages, and it's like a very pale pearly pink, very nice, and I used to use it a lot as my eyeshadow base, but again I wasn't using it enough and it's quite dried up, so that will go back to MAC. Now I've got another 4 L'Oreal shades, and again I love these products, and they are the Color Infallible eyeshadows. They are beautiful, and I think I've left myself, have I know I've sent one to Karen, Mrs. Ginger Beauty channel, a purple one. No, I haven't left myself any. So this one is in Eternal Black, and they are beautiful. They are such a good quality, and it's more of a charcoal than black with shimmer in it. Beautiful, but as you can see I've hardly used it. Then Sahara Treasure, which is very beautiful cool gold. It's almost, it's not green, but yeah, it's a very cool gold, beautiful color. But again, I like the idea, you know, of all the, because obviously this is almost like a pressed pigment. The Color Infallibles, they are not pigments and they are not proper eyeshadows. They, to me, they are like pressed pigments, and I love the idea of pigments, of pressed pigments, but I don't use it enough. I'm just quite okay with the ordinary everyday eyeshadow. And the third one is All Night Blue, and this is beautiful. I did actually a tutorial with it and it looked good, but it looks quite dramatic, and I don't find myself wearing that look a lot. This is just beautiful, and that's what I mean, they look so gorgeous. Then when you see it you think it'd be amazing, and it is, but if you don't use it. And this one, if you've been with me from the beginning or watched me, because I've been on YouTube now just over 2 years, this eyeshadow was like my holy grail, all-time favorite, and it's not that easy to get, even here in the UK, although it's from a drugstore and it's L'Oreal. That used to be my everyday eyeshadow, and it is the Chrome Shine, L'Oreal Chrome Shine, and it's in a brown lame, and it is gorgeous shade, and I must have gone through several of those. It's quite shimmery, and I used to use it just all over my lid, just one color look. If I was in a rush and I knew I knew that this is gonna work every time. That's what I would use. But as you can see, this one hasn't got much love from me lately, and I don't know why that is. I think that my makeup has changed a bit since I've grown out a bit my French. You know, well, if you've watched me for a long time, I used to have proper French, and when you have a French, you have to adjust your makeup. Like, for example, I never had to go that high with my eyeshadows because my French would sit here. Now, because my forehead is exposed, I feel like my eyes and eyebrows are more exposed. I have to do more on my eyelids, if you know what I mean. So this doesn't work for me so much anymore. And I suppose because I have and discovered so many new things, you know, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to, just because you loved something a year ago, doesn't mean you found something that you love even more, or you're just bored of it. So it's okay. Another thing is the Benefit WhatsApp highlighter, and I love this product. When I first got it, I really liked it. It's in a cream stick. It has this spongy applicator, which I think is useless, because if you start doing it with that, you're just gonna wipe off your product. To me, the best way to apply it was to warm it up with your finger by going on it like this, and then just pat it on the top of your cheeks. And I really liked it, and I think it's a great product if you use it all the time. I found that I am not great lover of cream cheek products. I don't possess any cream blushes, and I think that's how I felt with this, because I do powder my face, and sometimes when you put cream over powder, it doesn't look that good. So I'm just not using it. And you know, this is, I mean, I've hardly used it. As you can see, that's full size. Again, these products are not bad at all, and a lot of people love them. It's just that I don't use them enough. And I have under my dressing table here box with all my hair stuff, and there is so much in there that I don't use. I want to just get rid of it. So the first thing is the Big Sexy Hair Root Pump Plus, and I did like it, and a lot of people like this, and I did like it, but I don't know, I just don't use it. So obviously it's not that great for my hair. It might be just okay, because obviously if I loved it, I would be using it all the time. The next thing is a Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protection Shine Spray. Again, it's full. I don't really need it because I use in my hair, as you know, after I've washed it, this, I spray that in my hands and run it through like mid-lengths, and then I use a hair oil as well, and that is a thermal protector. So thermal protector plus 9 other benefits here, you know, for damaged hair like mine. So if I put 2 of those, I'm just putting too many products and weighing my hair down. So this and the little bit of oil is enough for me. Then a Tresemme Instant Refresh Dry Shampoo. I've tried so many dry shampoos because I know how some people love it. I hate them. I think the feel of my hair after dry shampoo is just disgusting. Although this one is probably the best out of all of them. It doesn't give you that, you know, that wiry, that type of feel to your hair. But because of that, I suppose it doesn't work as well as dry shampoo. It doesn't soak up that much of the grease, you know, so that is going, because I don't see the point of them. Just go and wash your hair, really. I tell you what is better than dry shampoo is this powder, and many companies do it. This is Schwarzkopf Got to Be, and it's called Powderful Volumizing Styling Powder. It gives you root boost, texture and hold. Okay, so this works in a very similar way to dry shampoo, but I think you can control more how much you put of it, and you don't need much at all, and it doesn't give you that horrible, if you don't put too much, it doesn't give you that horrible feeling. What I do, it's got like this sifter in there, and it's like a white powder, but when you go like this, it sort of disappears. So all I do that and put it in my hair, and it really gives you volume. Or I just very gently, can you see it going? That's it, spray it like this and just go like that, and this works fantastically. In fact, I keep forgetting about using it, so I'm going to leave it here. So that is much better than dry shampoo in my opinion. It is also good for someone with very short hair. My son Max uses this, you know, he has one of those short haircuts with a bit of a like quiff here, and he puts that powder in there and he holds his hair up. So I think this product is fantastic. And that's it for products that I'm letting go for now. Okay, let me know if you are getting rid of things and how it makes you feel. Do you find anything hard to let go? I do find makeup very hard to let go. Like I said, I'm not so bad with clothes, but makeup, it's another story. But it makes me good when I've taken this stuff that you just saw. I've got it all in this box out of my drawers. I feel better when I open my drawers and I feel I've got room, and then I suppose I'm preparing for buying more crap. Anyway, that was it for now. So leave me comments, you know, what you will be getting rid of this year and what you find hard to get rid of. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye.